Here are some additional examples of polynomial long division. So the first one here is 8x cubed plus 12x squared plus 6x plus 5 divided by 2x plus 1. So here we do have all of our terms. We have cubed, squared, x, and then our constant. So if we go ahead and write this out, we have 8x cubed plus 12x squared plus 6x plus 5 divided by 2x plus 1. So we're going to go through and we're going to do the same process. So we're still looking at this first term here, 2x, and our first term here that we're going to start with is 8x cubed. So if we think, all right, what is 8x cubed divided by 2x? Think of your numbers and your variables separately. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, and x cubed divided by x is x squared. So that's what's going to go on top here, and that is what we're going to multiply by. So 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed, and then 4x squared times 1 is 4x squared. So if we draw our line and change our signs, 8x cubed minus 8x cubed is 0, and then 12x squared minus 4x squared is going to give us 8x squared. Drop down our 6x. Now if we take 8x squared, our first term, divided by 2x, we have 8x squared divided by 2x. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and x squared divided by x is x. So we have plus 4x. 4x times 2x is 8x squared. 4x times 1 is 4x. Draw our line, change our signs. 8x squared minus 8x squared is 0. 6x minus 4x is 2x. Drop down our last term, plus 5. Now we have 2x divided by 2x. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and x divided by x, we don't have any x's, so we just have 1. So we have plus 1. 2x times 1 is 2x. 1 times 1 is 1. Draw our line, change our signs. We have 2x minus 2x is 0, and 5 minus 1 is going to give us 4. So 4 is going to be our remainder, and 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is going to be our quotient. So if we write out our final answer, we have 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 plus our remainder, 4 divided by 2x plus 1. And our last example that we'll look at is find the quotient of x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 2 divided by x squared plus x plus 1. So we're dividing by a quadratic, because it's degree 2, trinomial. We have 3 terms that we're dividing by here. Still going to go through the same process here. Most important term is that first term. So if I rewrite this, I have x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 2 divided by x squared plus x plus 1. I'm still going to focus on my first term here and my first term here. So if I take x cubed and I divide by my first term, x squared, I have x. So that's what I'm going to write up on the top. So I have x. I'm going to multiply x towards all 3 terms. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times x is x squared. And x times 1 is x. I draw my line. I change my sign of all 3 terms. So now I have x cubed minus x cubed, which is 0. 3x squared minus x squared is going to give me a 2x squared. 3x minus x is a 2x, and I bring down my next term so I can divide all 3 by the 3 terms I have in my divisor. So now I take 2x squared, my first term, and I divide by x squared. 2 divided by 1 is 2. X squared divided by x squared, we don't have any x's left. So if I have my plus 2 up in my quotient, I multiply that in. So 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times x is 2x. And 2 times 1 is 2. Draw my line, change my signs, and I can see when I add them all up, my 2x squareds cancel, my 2x's cancel, and my 2's cancel, leaving me with a remainder of 0. So my final answer is just what I have up top here, and that's going to be x plus 2.